welcome to the weekend edition of News Showcase. I am Priya, Tamil Nadu's first artificial intelligence news presenter. India's Vice President has responded to international reactions to the arrest of Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. Jagdeep Dhankar said the Indian judiciary was robust and pro-people and does not need lessons from anyone. Germany was the first to react. Its foreign ministry said Kejriwal was entitled to a fair trial like any other individual. The US State Department followed, calling for a fair, transparent and timely legal process in the case. The United Nations was the latest to join in and said, political and civil rights of the people should be protected, and expressed concern about the freezing of bank accounts of the opposition Congress party. Kejriwal was arrested over allegations that he played a key role in bribes received by his party in liquor contracts. A prominent leader in the Aam Aadmi Party, Atishi Singh, has reaffirmed that the opposition India alliance is firm and together. A day before the party's major protest in Delhi against the arrest of Arvind Kejriwal, Singh told a press conference that the opposition India alliance was firm and together. She said when Kejriwal was arrested, leaders from the bloc were present and showed solidarity with the party. Another leader from her party said there's widespread anger among the voters ever since the arrest of the chief minister elected by the people. The Congress party's Rahul Gandhi and leaders from prominent political groups in the alliance are expected to be at the protest. Tight security will mark the event at the Ramlila Maidan, a well-known landmark in Delhi. The Enforcement Directorate has summoned another Delhi minister for questioning over alleged malpractices in the liquor contracts case. Kailash Kallo is the Minister for Law, Transportation and Internal Matters. According to reports, the investigator wants to question Gahlot in the case and record his statement in what it calls a money laundering investigation. After Kejriwal and his former deputy Manish Sisodia, Gahlot is the third minister to be questioned in the case. Separately, a high-profile politician from the southern state of Telangana, Kavita, was arrested in the case this month. All of them have denied the charges against them. The crackdown has sparked widespread protest by opposition parties, which said there was a political motive in the cases. Fans of Tamil actor Daniel Balaji have expressed their condolences and shock at his sudden death, and the film community has been paying its tributes. According to reports, the 48-year-old was rushed to a hospital in Chennai, where he died following a heart failure. The character Daniel, which he played in a popular television serial, earned him the screen name Daniel Balaji. He started as a production manager and began his acting career in television. Balaji's first film hit theatres in 2022, and he went on to do key roles alongside top stars Surya and Kamal Hassan. Besides Tamil, the actor also performed in other languages including Malayalam, Telugu and Kannada. Actor Kamal Hassan met with Tamil Nadu Chief Minister MK Stalin in the city of Salem, and reports said the meeting lasted for about half an hour. The actor's MNM political group backs Stalin's DMK, but it is not contesting in the national elections. The actor and the Chief Minister were in the city for their election campaigns. The DMK is a member of the opposition India bloc, an alliance of 27 parties led by the Congress party, which is hoping to unseat Prime Minister Narendra Modi's BJP in the polls. Dayanidhi Maran, a prominent lawmaker from Tamil Nadu's governing DMK party, urged people in his constituency to support his party in the parliamentary elections next month. Maran is seeking re-election from the Chennai Central constituency, where he met voters in one of its wards. He was accompanied by Minister P.K. Sekar Babu and the Mayor of Chennai Priya. He said the party was confident of winning all the 39 seats in parliament. Actor Radhika, who is contesting in Virudunagar, urged voters to back the BJP as she toured Tirunagar near Madurai. Accompanied by fellow actor Sarath Kumar, she campaigned on the theme that the need of the hour was a strong government. The campaign is expected to pick up pace in the coming days, with just weeks left before the state goes to the polls. The Indian Navy conducted a 12-hour anti-piracy operation in the Arabian Sea before rescuing an Iranian fishing vessel and its 23 Pakistani crew members. The operation came after a tip-off that a pirate attack was underway on the vessel Alkambar 786. The operation ended with the surrender of the pirates and the rescue of the crew. The Navy also sanitized the vessel and checked its seaworthiness before escorting it to safety. Earlier this month, the Indian Navy rescued the hijacked ship MV Ruin off the Indian coast and seized 35 pirates. 17 crewmen were also brought out to safety. In another operation, the Navy rescued 21 crew members from a merchant vessel in the Gulf of Aden and reaffirmed its commitment to ensuring maritime security and the safety of seafarers. A controversy has emerged involving Tata Consultancy Services and allegations of discrimination within the US H-1B visa program. American professionals have accused TCS of firing them to be replaced with Indian workers on H-1B visas, alleging race and age discrimination. The visa program, designed for foreign workers with specialized skills, is under scrutiny for potentially displacing American workers and lowering wages. TCS denies these claims, asserting its commitment to equal opportunity and integrity. The debate highlights the broader issues surrounding the 65,000 visas issued annually, plus an additional 20,000 for advanced degree holders from U.S. institutions. Critics argue the system favors cheaper foreign labor, while tech companies depend on it for global talent recruitment. The process involves a lottery by the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, with employers sponsoring the visa applicants. There's widespread criticism of a cartoon that mocked the Indian crew of a container ship that caused the crash of a bridge in the U.S. state of Maryland. The cartoon, by a U.S.-based webcomic, which was considered as racist, had gathered millions of views and thousands of comments. Critics pointed out the ship was being guided by local pilots when it hit a column supporting the bridge in Baltimore. They said U.S. authorities, including President Joe Biden, had praised the distress call sent out by the crew, which helped the police move in and prevent a major tragedy. An official statement said 6 people drowned in the river below when the bridge collapsed. The key bridge served the Baltimore port, which transports goods worth $200 million per day. The U.S. has imposed new visa restrictions on multiple Hong Kong officials in response to China's actions against Hong Kong's autonomy and democratic institutions, including the enactment of a new national security law. Previously, Hong Kong condemned a U.S. bill calling for sanctions against 49 officials involved in national security cases. The U.S. has imposed visa restrictions and other sanctions on Hong Kong officials in the past and ended the special economic treatment the territory enjoyed under U.S. law. The U.S. also warned foreign financial institutions conducting business with these officials of potential sanctions. The U.S. Hong Kong Policy Act requires annual reports to Congress on conditions in Hong Kong. This year's report highlighted repression by Chinese and Hong Kong authorities on civil society and the media. The U.S. and Japan are set to make a joint statement advocating for stronger cooperation in high-tech areas, including artificial intelligence and semiconductors. It is expected to come when Prime Minister Fumio Kishida meets with President Joe Biden in early April. The joint statement will also refer to the ties between the two countries as a global partnership. As part of the agreement, the U.S. and Japan are likely to establish a framework for AI research and development. They plan to collaborate with tech giants such as NVIDIA, ARM, and Amazon. The move comes as the U.S. has been taking aggressive measures to prevent China from acquiring advanced AI chips, a key technology that could potentially enhance China's military capabilities. This is part of the U.S.'s broader efforts to stop Beijing from gaining access to its cutting-edge technology. Donald Trump's attorneys have pushed 2 legal challenges prior to Easter weekend. His team is filing an appeal against a Georgia court decision that permitted Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis to continue working on an election fraud case. In a New York hush money case, they also seek to prevent the extension of a gag order that restricts Trump's speech. There are 4 cases involving the Republican presidential nominee, the 2 most likely to get to court before the U.S. elections. In each case, Trump entered a not guilty plea and asserted that he was the victim of political persecution. In the Georgia case, Trump's team alleged Willis benefited monetarily from an inappropriate sexual relationship with Nathan Wade, the prosecutor she recruited to handle the case. The Indian government has issued a warning about the USB charger scam, advising citizens to avoid using public USB charging stations due to the risk of hacking. This type of cyber attack involves criminals using these stations to steal data or install malware on connected devices. The consequences can be severe, including personal data theft, malware or ransomware infection, and even device encryption for ransom. To protect themselves, individuals should use wall outlets, carry their own cables or power banks, ensure their devices are secure or locked, and avoid connecting to unknown devices. It's also recommended to charge devices while they are turned off. This cautionary advice aims to prevent the exploitation of public charging facilities by cyber criminals and safeguard personal information. Those were the top stories at this hour. Do join us, same time Monday, and have a great weekend.